Today we have a recipe for Chinese barbecue pork, also known as char siu. So be sure to make some extra so you can use it for other dishes such as wonton soup, fried rice, and other recipes throughout the week. For this recipe, you need 2 pounds of pork shoulder or pork butt. Cut the pork into 4 large pieces, lengthwise. In a bowl, put 4 to 5 tablespoons of char siu sauce. The secret to this recipe is the maltose sugar, which is contained in this char siu sauce. If you don't have char siu sauce, use 4 to 5 tablespoons of Chinese bean sauce, hoisin sauce, or Chinese barbecue sauce. For added flavor, add 2 or 3 tablespoons of light soy sauce, also known as regular soy sauce. Add 2 to 3 tablespoons of Chinese oyster flavor sauce. So if you're missing any of the ingredients, don't worry about it. I also like to put 2 or 3 tablespoons of ketchup or tomato sauce. For added color, add 1 teaspoon of beet powder. So beet powder is a natural ingredient. It will really give a nice color to the char siu barbecue pork. So mix all the ingredients together so you'll have a fantastic marinade. Maltose is similar to honey, except it's less sweet. It gives food a nice shine and texture. So if the char siu sauce or barbecue sauce doesn't contain maltose, you can add it in separately. So just add 2 or 3 tablespoons of maltose into a bowl. Add about 3 tablespoons of boiling water to break down the maltose because it's pretty stiff. Then mix it up and add it to the marinade. Pour the marinade over the pork. And then mix the marinade into all the pieces. Even better, just let the pork marinate overnight in the fridge. So when you're ready to cook the barbecue pork, take it out for at least an hour before you put it in the oven. The best way to cook the barbecue pork is to put it on a rack on top of a roasting pan. Put 1 cup of water or more in the roasting pan. Preheat your oven at 400 degrees Fahrenheit and cook the char siu barbecue pork for 30 minutes. You can turn the pork over at the halfway mark, around 15 minutes. Usually I just let the pork cook for the whole half hour without turning it over. Add 2 tablespoons of honey to the leftover marinade that you saved. At this time, use a brush or a spoon and slather some of the marinade over each of the char siu pieces. As you can see, you're going to get a nice shine with this marinade. So when you finish marinating the char siu, set the temperature at 350 degrees Fahrenheit and cook the char siu for another 15 minutes. So once the char siu is finished cooking, let it rest for at least 10 to 15 minutes before you cut it. When you cut the char siu, cut it into bite-sized pieces. Put the char siu pieces on a nice serving plate. Be sure to save a few pieces for your other recipes throughout the week. There you have it, my version of char siu, Chinese barbecue pork. You'll be proud to serve this dish to your friends and family. Is this better than store-bought? Only you can tell when you try this recipe. So you look at this end piece here. This is my favorite piece, right in the end there. Wow. Lots of nice fat there. Gotta have some fat. Crispy. It's really crispy. Lots of flavor. That's really good. So this is the char siu, which is the Chinese barbecue pork from the Hong Kong Barbecue Master. This is one of the best places for a Chinese barbecue in the Vancouver area. This is in Richmond, just near Vancouver. Oh, look at that. Wow, look at this. So this is the end piece. Look at this. Wow, this is my favorite piece, the end piece.